How are you guys doing? You good? Yeah. Okay, great. My name is Patrick Fishman. That's Fishman. That's exactly what it sounds like. My dad's a fish, my mom's a man. It's kind of a strange name, right? I don't know, you don't get to pick your name. Sometimes you don't even get to pick your pet's names. Like when I was 10 years old, my family adopted a dog, came to us pre-named. His name was Max, wouldn't have been my first choice. Whatever, we decided to keep it. It wasn't until we brought him to the vet for the first time. We were waiting in that little waiting area, right? The nurse lady walks out. She's like, Max Fishman? My mom's like, oh my God, we've got the most Jewish dog in the Western world. Everybody else in the waiting room was like, is this dog here to get neutered or circumcised? One guy was like, Max Fishman, isn't that the dog that defended my cousin in small claims court? Nurse lady might as well have walked out and been like, the moil is ready for you. Don't worry, you're in excellent hands. Dr. Leibowitz just performed a bris on the beagle, Jacob Mendel. Sorry, I know that's a little Jewish off the top. Hey, speaking of a little Jewish off the top, how do we feel about circumcision? I ask because I'm torn. On the one hand, I think it's kind of a fucked up thing to do to a baby, right?
Right.
On the other hand, I'm kind of happy about it now. Circumcised dicks are strong and proud, like the Marines, you know. They're wearing that little World War I helmet. Uncircumcised dicks are weird. I'm sorry if that's you, but it's true. Uncircumcised dicks look like when a little kid tries to put on a sweater. He accidentally puts his head down the sleeve. Sort of flopping around and shit. I don't know. Dicks are weird. I do feel like dicks take a lot of flack for being ugly and weird. Like, vaginas aren't a little weird too? You guys seen these things? I think a lot of it is in the language we use, you know? Like with a dick, it's like, it's a cock. It's a hog. It's sausage. With a vagina, it's like, ooh, it's my secret garden. It's my forbidden fruit. It's my flower. Like, really? That's a flower? Because it looks like Satan's charcuterie board. So just folded over meat. All I'm saying is that that's a flower, it's the kind that only grows in the Amazon and eats insects. If that popped up in your garden, like, honey, get the weed whacker. Name me another flower that looks like ham and smells like trout. I dare you. Yeah, I knew that was the limit. All I'm saying is I do think, ladies, you're getting away with a little bit in the language we use about these things. Here's another one. You ever hear a woman's breast referred to as the twins? I'm not so sure about that one either. Twins? Fraternal, maybe, but identical? I've seen some boobs that don't even look related. It's like, hey, nice to meet you, left boob, and who's this? Your much older coworker? I don't don't think I'm ever gonna have sex again? It's hard getting laid. It's hard getting laid when you look like the fat alcoholic version of Ross from Friends. Sometimes that's too much laughter. I look back. I'm a comedian, but also a human. This is not the look of a man who fucks. This is the look of a man who got really into brewing his own beer after the divorce. Technically, I got to homebrewing before the divorce. I actually think all that homebrewing might have played a role in the divorce. Women don't like to talk about yeast. Anyway. I am divorced, clearly. It was hard for a little while. I'm doing okay now. It was hard for a little while, though, right? I made this mistake after my separation. I made the mistake of thinking it would be fun to be single in my 30s. You know, there's all the dating apps now, right? I thought it was going to be like a non-stop orgy. I think it is for some people. For me, being single in my 30s, it feels like I'm looking in through the window of an orgy that I wasn't invited to. My single friends are in there having a blast, right? I'm outside tapping on the glass like, can I get? Probably for the best, no one invited me into that orgy, right? Recently divorced, a little too sad, a little too broken for a fuck fest. You don't want a sad guy at your orgy. Just moping in the corner like, Tracy used to do the same thing with her vagina. There's nothing sexy about a sad guy. Women like a man who knows what he wants, but not when what he wants is his wife back. Back me up, sad guy in an orgy, that's no good, right? Like doing a line of cocaine off a dick is fun, but not when you have to hold it up with your other hand.